EXP. Hot 6. In the upper right, in the red, playing brilliantly, he is
StarCraft Life, Lee Seung-hyun.
Pretty much every Zerg is picking this map, by the way, even against Zergs. Tee-hee-hee. And down near the bottom left.
GNL Green Wings Rogue, Lee Byung-yeol.
Tee-hee-hee, Wolf.
what is the thing they're doing on the internet now? We're like, some people laugh. They type in like H-U-E, like.
I always wonder, like, is that supposed to be like? What is that?
I think it's supposed to be like. I'm not sure.
I always see that picture with the horny toad or whatever, and it has the H-U-E, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but the face represents the letters, and I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that in my head, but it is funny.
All right, well, we have the spawning pool coming down here for both sides now. The builds are mirrored.
Yeah, they're not taking any risks on this two-player map. The rush distance is pretty short. Do you ever feel like when you see one of these memes that like comes out with like an old picture with words on it, you feel like, I feel like sometimes I'm like a grandpa trying to use a cell phone. I'm like, what is this? And where is this from? What does this mean? I don't understand.
My favorite one is the, I think it's called like a socially or awkward situation seal. Have you seen this one with the seal like when its head's turned?
What is it? Like, is there an example of like?
Yeah, it's like the seal's like looking at you with this like sad face. It's like when you're at your friend's house, and their parents start yelling at them in front of you.
Yeah, okay.
Like just like this awkward situation. You're like, oh well, this is okay. Well, we have the extractors now started for both sides. Things are pretty paired up so far. The lings are going to be popping out now. Everything's pretty neck and neck right now, guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're both doing literally the exact same thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing for us to tell you guys whether somebody has an edge.
We don't have a lot to give you here.
I mean, he's got faster gas, Rogue that is, but it's not like a super fast gas time or anything like that. We'll see what he decides to use it for. Probably just going to get speed.
Yeah, ling speed certainly wouldn't hurt. We do, yeah, as you were pointing out, Wolf, on life side of the map, no gas here just yet. Nice block with the drone. That's interesting. Now these lings do get up. The lings of Rogue also going into life space now. They're going to take a quick run around here.
He sees again Life took the gas a bit later, or hasn't taken it at all just yet. We'll be taking his later. And Life still, even with that drone block, gets in here, sees that the gas has been taken and mined from, but only 100 gas was mined. You can click on that and see that. So a bit of extra info there. And
another inject there. The ling continuing to run around now.
Yeah, he just keeps poking around.
Now we have the drone going to come up over here to the third base location right down here in the bottom center.
Let's see how Life responds this time.
This is the big question, is because he can go into offense or he could try to expand himself.
Yeah, he doesn't have any gas, so he can't like run over there with a bunch of speedlings. He can't do a baneling attack. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to handle this one. Looks like he's going to make a spine crawler just to be safe and then make a ton of drones. So if he gets way up in harvesters, he's still mining better than Rogue is until that base is up. So
he's getting a lot of extractors here, so it looks like he's really focused on this two-base play here. I do like what Rogue did, though. He got that ling speed. Now he's making 22 lings now, and probably more to come with that. I'll gather it up down here. He hasn't revealed them just yet. And, you know, we actually may see Life losing in this game similar to the way that he won in the previous game here. We have a dozen more lings still being produced. Here comes the evolution chamber wall. This is what we really want to watch for. He might need to make one more evolution chamber there, or Roach Warren, or just configure the way his structures are set up a little bit differently here so that he's guaranteed to hold.
Yeah, I think he's going to wait a little bit longer. And as soon as he sees us like he does right now, he's going to add that wall. He needs to.
He needs to get that wall
he's
up.
got a tumor in the way.
Oh, that's scary. Get that drone over there.
Okay, he's going to be fine.
All right.
Well, I mean, he should if he gets that queen in the middle.
Oh, my God.
No, this is a disaster. This is the worst possible situation here. Transfuse is going down, and he has a somewhat decent wall over here. I think he just transfused the extractor by mistake, but yeah, I think this is just too many lings.
This is going to be too many. You know, it's unfortunate. You know, you have to as I'm sure most of us know watching here, for the noobs, I mean, you just have to have that wall in there with the queens, or the lings are just going to win. I got to say, both these players very good, but a kind of silly mistake there from Life to not have that completely tightened up there at the entrance.
Yeah, he saw it was coming and still didn't get ready fast enough. That was a bit weird. It almost seemed like he thought he clicked to put him there, but just didn't.
I mean, this does happen. I remember even all the way back when I was casting. Who was it? Was it Bisu against Savior? And Bisu just didn't have the hold position on the ramp. And Lings just spilled up. No, Bisu against Jaedong was the match I was casting. This is like way long ago, 6 years ago. And I mean, it was like 2-2 final game. 9 pull Lings just get up there because there's no hold position, and that was sort of similar to what we saw back there. I mean, you have to have the queens up there ready. Now, sometimes the Ling players still do bust in there and do damage, but it at least has slowed down the process of the deterioration of the entrance to your base.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what he was hoping to have happen there. Delay that, get ready. He has the spine crawler up. I think he might have been able to hold and trade like even at least. Merry-Go-Round here is the map, so another big map. Life seems to be liking these bigger maps right now.
Yeah, let's see how he does here on this map now.
Yeah, I wonder if he might like do another big like runaround attack, where he's
he could. We haven't actually gotten into the mid game ZVZ. I feel like those Ling attacks are basically the end of the early game there for ZVZ.
Yeah.
But we haven't even gotten to mid game or late game, which both these guys are actually quite good at. Life is pretty godlike at it.
Yeah. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like with the success he had in Game 1 with that type of strategy, then he goes into Game 2, he's trying to be the late game focused guy, gets owned by Lings again. He says, I think he might just say, even if you want to play Lings with me, I'm going to play Lings with you again because I'm way better than you at it, and I already won in Game 1 in that fashion.
Well, it's time now for game number 3 here. Life, the pinnacle of Zerg here, just winning DreamHack. Up against Rogue, who is here to make a name for himself in the individual leagues. And what better one to do that here than